Hi, and welcome to Integrative Wisdom's Recap Friday. I'm Verna Fisher, and of course, as always, if I'm here for a recap, it's definitely a Friday. So, welcome, and hope you did have a good week, and hoping that your weekend is a good one as well. The reason that I am doing my videos these days, um, well, two reasons probably. Number one, I finally decided it was time. That deepest, truest part of me said, get going, girl. And yet the other catalyst is just how much everybody's going through. And believing, as I do, that there is wisdom to be found in integrative wisdom, that I wanted to share it as much as I possibly could with others. So those are my two reasons. So today, I start off with today's office view from Monday, and I introduced you to the fact that the book was here. We did the final mock-up. We made a couple changes, and it's going to go into production. Really, it really is. So I'm really completely over the moon about this. And that also means then that the cards will be going on official sale because the book will be available. So again, 52 practices that 52 practices that if you practice, you will have tools to help you as things get rough. It's not that things are not going to get rough. That's just a part of this world that we live in. But we have lost a lot of our tools. So this is one way to get those back. So that was today's office view. Integrative wisdom on Tuesday. I brought up the idea that this time is like a fire drill for the soul, that we are being challenged, most of us more than we ever have been. The majority of individuals have not had deep trouble and trauma and struggles over every single avenue as we seem to be having now. We haven't seen all of our institutions be called into question across the board. We haven't seen such a division on such a public purview. And so, fire drill for the soul. I do not believe most of us have gotten in touch with the deepest, truest, most complete part of who we are. And I think that's a big reason why we're struggling so much. We're living kind of cut off from so much of this personhood and who we are. And we are allowing knee-jerk reactions, and we're allowing that the feelings that we have, the feelings are real. But what we're doing with them is not soulful. And so, challenged, fire drill from the soul. Take a moment, step back, drop in and listen a little bit deeper and stop the knee jerk. Really come from a deeper, truer place. There you go. That was a big challenge for Tuesday. Wednesday was interesting again. We drew a card, Soul Catalyst card deck. I said there are 52 practices. We've been drawing a card now for however many weeks. We picked a card again, and it says either like the third or the fourth time. And the funny thing is, for me, this is one of the basics of integrative wisdom and the Soul Catalyst system. Do you remember what it was? Did you watch the video? Go back, watch it. Honor my personality type. Who the heck am I? Why do I see things the way that I see them? Where do others sit at the table of perspective? The more that I know about that, the more that I can respect and understand and also grow in wisdom and set aside some of the ways that my personality has gotten skewed by the slings and arrows of life. that was Soul Catalyst Card Deck Day. And then yesterday, Elders Who Care. I guess I'm revisiting this theme that we are really not showing up in a very good way for our youngers, and that we can no longer say, well, do as I say, not as I do, but we're not even saying anything. We're not even offering messages to our younger people. We're just kind of showing them how we can spew. A lot of us, not all of us, but I think a huge majority of us. The other thing that we talked about was kind of like not even owning our age, that people don't want to think about getting old because our society has given such a bad rap to growing older. And Elders Who Care wants to change that as well, to really be conscious that we are growing older to our death. And how we want to grow older to our death is up to us. To keep trying to push the young card, as they say, or to really begin to do some reflection and to look back and to try to figure out, where has my place been in this planet, in my time here, and how have I contributed to the better good, right? So anyway, I brought up last week's card because it seems like it's so important again. So it was last week's soul card: listen, pay attention. Listen, pay attention. Listen, pay attention. And it seemed like that was a really good practice to continue as an elder, to listen deeper. You've got the ego mind, you've got the knee-jerk mind. When you drop down deeper, there is a rumbling or a grumbling that starts to come up that says, but wait, you forgot. You forgot about this. You forgot about, well, you forgot a lot. And it's time to remember. It's time to remember that we're here in this together. It's time to remember that we have a set amount of time and we don't have forever. And even though we've tried to think that we might, we don't. And so grabbing the wisdom that we were given, the gifts that we were given, and really sharing those back. At least that's what integrative wisdom says. So, oops, sorry, hit the table. Everything went. So that's it for the week. Recap Friday, going into the weekend. If you have any questions or comments, please do let me know. And, let's grow in wisdom together. All right. Thank you. Bye.